Hi, third period intermediate art. Today's Tuesday. And if you're joining live, then you already have seen today's announcement where our Zoom link is. And it says today that we are moving on to a new project and we are going to be product designers for this project. And this kind of goes back into you're in intermediate art. You're taking your art serious, and we like to investigate and just familiarize ourselves with all types of occupations you can have in art. And product design is everything. It would fall under graphic design, and everything that we use, touch, see, everything has a designer involved. Everything, cover art to music, all your clothing, all the products. Really, now everything has been designed by an artist. So you will, in addition to starting this new project, your sketch assignments are up. And remember that Thursday is the last day of the marking period. Your sketchbook's up, and you all are now, where'd y'all stop at here? Did y'all finish these? I think you did. You should be, if I'm not mistaken, you should be, today you should be doing Salvador Dali. We're going to move into surrealism a little bit, kind of get out of drawing all these realistic humans. I know you would like a break from all of that. So today you're going to sketch this, and you're going to write this information about this particular painting. You should have, it's probably review for everybody. It's called Persistence of Memory, and we've looked at this before. I know my students have. So that's your sketch assignment. And then if you go into your module, there it is, module, you're going to see the assignment for this next project. Remember, in intermediate, we have some projects that last a little bit longer. Every now and then I'll give you like a daily assignment to do, kind of like last week when we did the creativity challenge. Did I do creativity challenge with y'all? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I love this project. If we were all here in the class, I would be eventually giving you your own blank coffee cup to design. I probably still will for those of us that are in our classroom, but you are going to be trying to find the best way I can show you this large. That's not, let's see if I can click this and it'll take up the whole screen. I just want something to take up the whole screen. Why is that so hard? View. I want this to be in the whole screen. Give me a second. I'm never happy with how these things are presented at all. It makes me ill. I just want it to be the size of the screen. I want this. I just want it full size. Maybe I did it now. Let's see. This big. It already is big. I don't want to see these tabs. Oh, okay. Here we go. Kind of getting it. Okay, so you're going to take the concept of a coffee cup. The coffee cup is going to be your blank canvas, and you're going to become a product designer. Product designers are always rethinking and reworking logo designs. I'm gonna turn all the lights off. They're always reworking designs for major companies. If you were a product designer, you probably would work for a particular company there. I mean, even apps now, everything has a design to it. And somebody would pay you to come up with a creative, recognizable, something that would, you know, increase sales. Believe it or not, people do buy things just the way they look. That is really true. People will spend money on, you know, different products just because they kind of look cool. So, you know, they want consumers to be engaged in the artwork itself. So for this project, you're going to be taking a theme or a topic of your choice, and I'm going to give you some examples, and you're going to be designing coffee cups to showcase this idea. It's mainly a drawing-based project, but you can use any materials. Obviously, those of you that are at home, if you have color, markers, paints, any type of thing, you can use that for this project. If not, pencil is completely fine. You can get as fancy as you want. Do you start designing the stirring stick or the spoon or the sleeve that sometimes they give you, you know, when they give you the copy, when they give you the coffee. So those are all kinds of things to think about. I want you to kind of do some down here where it says steps. See right here where it says step 1, create 4 mini thumbnail drawings of potential designs you may want to include about your theme that you're working. So I want by Friday 4 sketches, like 4 cup sketches of, you know, this is kind of what I want to do. Not completed object, just sketches. Thumbnails mean kind of like the thumb, like they're small little sketches. You're just playing around with some themes. Then you will move on to, you know, actually making your final cup. If we were all here, I would be giving you an actual cup, and you would be designing, not decorating, you're designing on these. So here's some examples. Obviously, you know, we're very familiar, and think about it, you know, Starbucks, everybody gets real excited when the red Christmas cups or the holiday cups come out. You know, some people, believe it or not, are more enticed to buy because of that. You know, the Starbucks cup is no longer their basic one. It's, you know, kind of like this holiday cheer thing. So here's some just different examples of some possibilities, but I want to talk about themes first, because I don't want to just send you out with like, okay, I'm decorating a coffee cup. No, you're taking the coffee cup as the coffee cup, the blank coffee cup is your artwork. It's your canvas. It's your piece of paper. So no, you're not decorating, you know, a coffee cup. So these are some big ideas. This is just a list. It's nothing that you have to pick, you know, but a lot of times, sometimes it's just kind of cool to, you know, have a starting point. These are, you know, starting points. Up here it says, remember, art is the highest expression of human communication. So, you know, art is communication. You can communicate something here. What's something that you could be, I mean, right now you know, this would be perfect if, you know, if somebody contacted our class to say, hey, can you design some coffee cups that promote people to go register to vote? You know, that would be a theme. Like coming in November, we have elections. So, you know, you can use this coffee cup as your vehicle of expression, just like in our last project with the book bag, the contour lining of the book bag, and what weighs you down, you're expressing more your personal self. Now you can pick a theme, pick anything, or you can develop your own. I just kind of wanted to get, you know, like a little starting point. And this is all small, and I know it's hard for y'all to see, but you have this in your modules. But up here it says, you know, censorship, consumerism. I mean, you could do something on the concept of how horrible it is for these coffee companies to be selling paper coffee cups, like, you know, especially if they don't recycle down. You know, you could do a whole thing on recycling. Ancient cultures, good versus evil, maps, time, music, life, death, memories, nature, city. You could do like a whole, like, you know, 2 cups are, you know, for, you know, nature, and 2 cups are like city, like doing like a contrast. Darkness, light, doors, windows, dreams, environment. I mean, there's fashion, magic, mask, October, Halloween's coming up, storytelling, spirituality, duality, social justice issues. Here again, you know, we're in a perfect time in our country and in our world. We have a lot of social justice issues going on. It's a perfect platform for you to, you know, express something that you might be passionate about. I know I keep kind of pointing that back to in our projects, but here again, art is such a form of communication. But you don't have to be doing something like that. You might pick, you know, like bugs or something, and on your cups you're designing all these different types of bugs. This is just like a little plan, just a little floor plan. You could you might be really into your art history stuff, and maybe you recreate like Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam. Like you could do, that'd be great on, you know, it's a series of well-known, The Scream, you know, maybe The Scream's actually holding a hot cup of coffee. Like you could do a play on famous works of art. You could do a play with masks. You know, maybe you do 4 different coffee cups with different mask designs or different animals or different things. Maybe it's a coffee cup and it has a mask on it. I'm just coming up with ideas for you, just to kind of get you started. But that is legit your first major project of this next 6 weeks. Remember, Thursday ends, is the ending of the marking period. So this is going to be your first project for this new coming 6 weeks. Maybe you do like a Netflix and chill type of series of coffee cups, and you have, you know, the most binge-worthy type of designs on the coffee cups. So many ideas, so many different ways. Maybe do the 4 seasons. When I saw that, maybe that little something, oh yeah, I see like a reindeer. Anyway, that kind of reminded me of the seasons. Maybe you do a summer. That's a great idea. But I do want like a 4. Ultimately, you're doing 4 coffee cups. You know, or you could do 2, and then when you're drawing, one's the front and one's the back. Because obviously we don't have these with us. You know, you won't be able to show me, but if we were in the real world, in the real class, we would be actually creating 4 in some type of theme. You're going to be doing drawings, but the drawings need to look like we could literally go put them on your coffee cup. Woo, I about thought I didn't start that recording. So that's what we're working on. I'll be going over this a little bit more as the days go on. I do think it might be something cool to do, like even just with a Sharpie. Maybe you're zooming into, you know, certain parts of animals. There's so many different themes that you could pick here. I think this should be a fun and exciting project for you. So today you are doing your inventions, you know, maybe, or musical, you could do musical instruments, and one is like zoomed in, one of your coffee cups is like zoomed in like the saxophone and the hands are on it. There's endless possibilities for this project. Please, you know, communicate with me, Zoom in live or set up a Zoom, you know, so we can talk about these things. I've seen a lot of your artwork. Everybody in the class, I've seen a lot of good stuff, and I think that this would be a really good project. I just need you to make sure you're watching this recorded Zoom and hearing all these ideas and thoughts that I have for this project. Also make sure that you are working on your sketchbook assignments, and also make sure that you are turning anything and everything that has not been turned in. Everybody should have 100 in here. Bottom line, everybody should have 100 in here. So if you don't have any questions, I don't see any at the moment. I'm going to post this video, and I will see y'all tomorrow.